All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to create our utility site improvements so that we can use them for the storm drain. So we'll do a piece at a time. Looking at this plan, I can see that we've got some 6-inch HDPE. We've got this 9C. If we take a look at that, those are, looking at our notes here, 9C, basically connecting the drain downspouts. Okay, so that's what we're collecting in those. If we look, we got manholes and combination inlets. All right, so if we come over here and we take a look, we can see that we've got a combination inlet. Looks like a box, and then we've got some manholes and some other connectors. So we're going to start with just this piece right here. So we're going to create some pipes. If we look here, it looks like they're all 18-inch pipes that we have. So we really only have to make one pipe. And we've got an existing structure here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my MSI manager, and I'm going to go to my site improvements here. And when you click on site improvements up top, you'll see that you've got this new utility category. So before we use this one, which was a new site improvement, if I right click on site improvements, you'll see that I have the option of either a site category, a site improvement category, or a utility category. These are going to be the utilities. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to call this storm sewer or storm drain. Yeah, it could be storm sewer or storm drainage. Sewer, whatever it happens to be in your neck of the woods. And I'm going to right click and do a new object. So the first one, let's do the pipe. That's easy. So we're going to do 18-inch. Does it tell us what type of pipe it is? Let me look at my plans. And if we look here, I think they're HDPE. It might be concrete. Tell us over here. RCP. Yep, sorry. So it's right there in front of me. So these are reinforced concrete pipe. So we're going to do an 18-inch RCP, and that is a circular utility line. And I'm going to click OK. It's gravity based. The material is going to be concrete. We could do a class. These are probably class 3. Inside diameter 18. If we happen to know the thickness of the pipe, if we look at some specs of RCP pipe. So if I look at this here, this is a sheet I got. An 18-inch is 2.5-inch wall thickness. Laying length here is 8 foot, and we got some joint depth. So my bell is at 20. Oops. Close that. All right, so I can come in here. It's 2.5 inches thickness. Outside bell diameter looks to be 23 inches. We could put a color. So if we wanted to make these cyan, we could put a unit cost and a weight, and then a unit length. We're doing these 8. So if we were to put a weight in here for this particular structure, it's 168 pounds, and the cost per pipe, let's go with 250 per unit cost. My unit weight, my unit length is 8. So it's if it was 1 foot and I put in say $30 per linear foot, then that's what my unit length is. But if these come in 8-foot sections, that's what I'm going to choose. And I'm just doing that as an example to show you how to create and put this information in. Okay. Now we also want to add in another structure. So this is going to be my combination inlet. Okay. and this is going to be basically a junction box, and it's gravity base. We don't have a class for it. We have a length and a width. So I'm going to say that these are 48 inches by 48 inches with a half a foot wall thickness. Same thing with the cost. Let's just say it's $200. Entrance on center. We'll leave that the way it is. Okay. So that's our combination inlet. And then we also have a sanitary or a storm sewer. So we'll say storm manhole. That is a manhole. And let's say that's 48 inches. And thickness, so it's 2.5. Or sorry, 6 inches. So my combination inlet, let's make that 6 inches. Cost, we'll just go 200, keep it simple. So again, put in your real costs, of course. So I've got, basically for my storm drain sewer, I've got my sizes. Now, if I got different pipe sizes, I can do that as well. Now I know I've got some 6-inch HDPE, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to add those in. I'm going to call this, we'll call it 6-inch HDPE. It is a circular utility line. Its gravity material is HDPE. And its inside diameter is going to be 6 inches. And its thickness is, let's just say it's half an inch. I don't know the bell housing. I could look that up. But again, same thing. I can put in a unit cost and a unit weight and a length. I have to go look that up. I don't have it handy, so I'm just going to skip it for now. And that gives me most of what I need. Let's go ahead and put in these. We're going to have these roof drains and T-junctions. So I'm just going to come in and do a new storm sewer. And I was going to call it a manhole, but I'm going to call it a roof drain. And we'll click OK. And then the diameter, let's make it 6. Thickness, half an inch. And yeah, that's fine. And then we'll do our same thing with our T connection. And I'm just going to call it a manhole for now. And I'm just going to make it 6 as well. And I'll do this as half inch as well. All right. So basically, I'm just creating all the parts I need for this particular project. Now, again, you're obviously probably going to have 12 inches, 18 inches, 15 inches, and you can build this out accordingly as you want. But I'm just going to start with the storm drain, and then I'd have another category probably for my electrical and my gas and my sanitary sewer, which we'll do in a couple videos here. But I want to do the storm manhole first, show you how that all works, and then we'll move on to the other utilities. So here, I'm going to close this, and now I'm ready to start laying in this particular structure. All right, so we'll show you that next.